human race is filled with passion, poetry, beauty, romance, love. These are what we stay alive for. That you are here. That life exists and identity. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
We don't know what we're looking for, but we know we don't have it yet. And I don't think I'm alone in feeling this way. I think a good number of people are feeling this too. And this past year, I've been looking for something, and I've stopped a lot of things to try and find out what that was. And people call it a lot of things, but to me, what that is purpose. Finding something that gives you a sense of meaning. And there's so many things that can do it, and there's so many forms of what people think that entails, but I think a lot of modern society has kind of told us what to think. It seems like it's warped our perspective on what we want or what we think we want, what we're told we want, and what we end up telling ourselves we want when we don't necessarily feel that way. And this is something that I have tried to figure out about the past year, but definitely in the last 6 months, because what I was being told I wanted was not what was giving me the fulfillment I was looking for. And after taking a break from social media, from a lot of different things, I've come to realize that for me, that sense of purpose kind of lies in creation. And it's not just that. For me, that sense of purpose lies in connection with people that see the world the same as me, that feel in a similar way that I do about things, that find connection over things that I really enjoy, that whether it's things I'm creating or things I want to learn about, things that I want to share, and others feel just as passionately about those things. And I found that connection is something that you can't find in so many places. It's something that, social media or a lot of modern platforms of society, they say they're these things, but they've become something almost entirely different. And we find ourselves still looking for that sense of connection. Sometimes it's a sense of belonging. Sometimes it's just someone else letting you know that they think and feel the same way you do. Kind of that you're not alone. And I've found the most meaningful connection towards this in creating something and seeing that make a difference in someone else's life. If that means providing information that makes their life easier, that makes them safer, that creating some amount of beauty that somebody else sees too, highlighting a part of everyday life, or in a lot of cases, and things on this channel, things that are less conventional in everyday life, something like base jumping, or being able to highlight this sport for those that participate in it in a way that they haven't before, and seeing them light up because they had a moment of their life captured in a way they've never seen before. Seeing connection between friends and seeing things that I think are beautiful and trying to show others why those things are beautiful, or being able to express them in the same way that I perceive them myself. So in that way, I've taken a step back in a sense and tried and essentially gone all in just different creative pursuits that I didn't really have a goal in mind. Just creative exploration is probably the best explanation for it, and I've come to find that it's been so rewarding. And I think all I'm trying to say is it's felt right to lean into that kind of reward, and it's never really steered me wrong through so many things. So many things that I love today, I went out on a whim and decided to go after, and they have opened up so many opportunities. And the only thing that I really banked those decisions on was just feeling. It just felt right to go towards those feelings of meaning and those things that really captivated me and wanted me to keep chasing them. And so I'm gonna continue doing that. Not gonna do what we're told to do. Not gonna do what an algorithm tells me to do. I think I'm just gonna create and do things that I think could help other people, things that I think are really cool, and maybe find some people along the way that think the same.